drum bass scene in Southampton's massive. It's huge. There's loads of people involved. I mean, there's from all areas of Southampton. It's huge now. It's probably the biggest music scene there is here at the minute right now. Loads of people involved. DJs, MCs, it's countless. You know.
Yeah, because what I've found in some towns, especially kind of outside London, is because like in London, people like if you're from a particular manner, you'll get support from people around your area.
Yeah.
But some towns, it seems to be a bit more kind of dog eat dog, every man for himself kind of thing, where they don't want to support everyone and they just want to try and make it for themselves. Do you find it's like that here, or do people generally support you?
Yeah, you know what? There's certain you can see that in certain ways, but I mean mainly Southampton. There's a lot of us. We all work together when it comes down to it. We all know each other. We work together a lot. I mean, we do shows, radio shows together. We do sets, you know, at events together and that. So I mean, most of us do. I mean, to an extent, you do get that dog eat dog feel. But I mean, to be honest, that's more of an outside influence that we found of that. I mean, Southampton. I mean, it's quite open in the sense of, you know, you can't just say, oh, I'm not going to work with that guy. I'm not going to work with that guy. Most people they will work with each other, and everyone's friends when it comes down to it, you know.
The elite now. Going out to the soldiers on the soldierette stop. Kinetics run mixer, let's go. Your set target, sky's the limit. We done mess about, now me do it like this. Your spit lyric, hit you with the sickness. Come run the drums and bass, strictly juggling business. Select to line up the mix. Do it to quick tips, we stick them on the hit list. Yo, your voice minor, in quickly dismiss, cause I'm a sick lyricist, hitting hard like a fist. Blow!
When you're coming up in this music, you get to a certain level and then people find it do get to a more rivalry stage, you know. You can see that some people, they'll find it harder to work with you than others, but I mean, everyone's got their own reasons, got their own way of going about things, so... But nah, generally, I mean, I'm more than happy. I'll work with everyone. I mean, you know, but that's fine. And I'll go outside the city and do it as well.
Yeah, and talking about working with people, obviously you've got your crew, Elite Unit.
Yeah.
Am I right in thinking you started that yourself?
Yeah, that was my idea back in early last year, 2010. Came up with the idea, and it was going back to that question before of the whole dog eat dog thing. You know, that's where it came about. To be honest with you, I mean, you know, you get to you get to stages, and then people, I say, like, they don't really want to work with everyone, and some people, they like to stick to their things. And what I found is people is rather than representing crews or the music they're doing and what have you, the style of music, they'll start like representing like events.
Oh my, step on the rhythm, I shot on the rhythm, I'm so fly. You know what we did it all, I lie. And ask a chick how long she stayed, and we will tell them straight. Full fucking night, yeah man, I'm fucking high. So bold and so bright, so cold it's just like we did it all is ice on the inside. I write bars, I use an intelligent mind. As I come and show them real quick. Yo, lyrical supplier, push the levels higher. Bust a couple lyrics and get the good and hyper. Rhyme and designer, be the flow refiner. I went me coming in as a set the place on fire. Twisting up my grinder, make my bust on finer. Rack to perfection, then reach for my lighter. Acting all slyer, people's heads are getting wider. Man's ego tripping because their name's on.
I've got a lot of help from DJ Kinetics, who's like one of the main DJs in the crew. I mean, you know, and we're thinking, you know, we got some people involved in that. I mean, when we were going around playing events at places, we'd see people, we'd be like, you know, like T Dot, for example, MC T Dot, yeah, wicked guy. You know, we saw him play, you know, played an event with him. He was on the lineup, MC'd with him and stuff, and you know, just found that the flows stick together and that, and we're like, well, you know, do you want to be a part of this, you know? And you know, the response of people when they want to, you know, to be a part of something like that, because it's like we don't, you know, you don't have to stick to the one thing. You can be a part of Elite Unit, you know. We all represent each other. We all promote each other. When we say the name, we, you know, I'm not just saying Elite Unit or MC Hazza. I'm saying Elite Unit, Kinetics, DJ Villain, MC Shaky, T Dot, Aggro, Rancade, a lot, you know. We're all doing it for each other. So, I mean, it works well like that. And it's like you go to an event and it's like, yeah, I could big your event up, but then I could big all my people up as well that we work with, and then I don't have to just stick with that event. I'll go and play at another event because we're not tied down to one group of people, to one set. And do you know what? And since then, it's worked so much better for us.
Yo, take this as your warning. When we stop performing, brains about to go off when the zombies start talking. Never see me stalling and the lyrics keep pouring. Born to be a soldier, drum and bass is my calling. Yo, battle plans I'm drawing. Nothing more I'm storing. If it's war that you want, then let's get warring. AC keep falling like a lion, I am roaring. I'm recruiting new friends everywhere that are touring, and we only get larger, get deeper, get darker. Best of the best, elite unit commander.
We've all got our own individual styles. We're all individual in the way that we do things. Random K's got his style, T-Dot's got his style, Shaker's got his style, and I've got mine. But what we do is we normally come together maybe at least once a week. Maybe do radio together and that. And then what we do is we get now where we've been doing it together like week in, week out, day in, day out for like nearly a year now. We've got a real feel for the way that each other works, and we can all just bounce off each other. And do you know what? It's working so well now. There's so much energy that bubbles round when we're because it's where we work together. It's so much better for us because you come going back to your dog eat dog way of way the scene's gone. Like rather than go to an event and then you just see like one MC trying to think, oh, I'm bigger than the next MC. Look at those lyrics he done. I'm gonna have to outdo those, and we don't go like that. It doesn't work like that for us. We sort of, like, oh look, he's doing them lyrics right. I'm gonna bounce off those lyrics. We're gonna make something. We can make it, hype it up even more.
Seven of Marvel on the eyes on, with the coming in the bucket shots, I won't blow. Busted out the rhythm, but go eyes on the Marvel, but better. Bust for the buffalo, but chatter, who's in the man, call me with Hazza. That's Hazza, with the coming in. Blow, when the mind of one, but kill off, when the mind of one, but kill off, get ill off. When the mind of one, but kill off, now with the coming in, the way switch off. When the mind of one, but kill off, when the mind of one, but kill off, ill off. DJ, push it now, coming in, the run the mix off.
I mean, I tend to think that in a lot of ways, drum and bass MCing's evolved a lot since, and I think Hyper D made a massive difference on it.
Yeah.
And I think Harry Shotter's come through and he's made another, he's taken it to another level now, because he's brought a lot of hip hop influence, and I think a lot of drum and bass MCs are kind of falling behind in lyrical content. When you look at comparing to grime MCs, where the whole focus has been on the MC for years with grime, rather than the DJ, and drum and bass is only just sort of getting around to that. I mean, do you think that? I mean, do you agree that sort of maybe drum and bass MCs aren't as lyrically strong as in other genres?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But then again, it's down to basically what for me, MCing is mainly, it's going to be first and foremost, it's about getting people going. I mean, you want to make people, it's about hyping people, like hyping the crowd, making people dance, making people feel happy, feel good, and that. Whereas, I mean, you don't need to do that in grime and hip hop so much, do you? You don't need to, getting ready because they already know what's coming, don't they? I mean, drum and bass MCs, content wise, there's a lot of people have got a lot of content in their lyrics, and I think but that's a new thing that's coming about now. The content is definitely a new thing, because even with say semi-established MCs and that, I mean, it kind of seems like some people have been stuck in some stereotype where you have to write like this, you have to write stuff, and it's come to a point where, okay, yeah, you've got good flow, you've got good lyrics, but you've got good flow, but what your lyrics saying, it's like you don't have to write the next line doesn't have to be the first thing that rhymes comes into your head right on the second line. Write it that means something. When I write lyrics, I think it's like I write lyrics, I think, well, what am I feeling? What am I thinking? My thoughts and feelings, previous experiences and stuff like that. And I use influence like that on it, and then I try and think, and then like where I'm going with it, and then so I do put a lot of time into writing lyrics now, because I like to put content in, and I can't, because for me, I can't come out with a lyric that doesn't really say anything. I mean, I've got lyrics that crowd hype lyrics. I mean, obviously they're not content based. Hype crowd lyric, crowd hyper lyrics, no, not content based. That's literally just that's all about flow. That's get them with nice flow that everyone can can pick it up and maybe can get involved with you know, that's the way of interacting with the crowd. But then when I'm doing lyrics, I do like to, you know, put a lot of content into it, you know. And I mean you can hear it when I do the sets and that, and some of the mix CDs that have come out, definitely content. And I think that's where I'm excelling compared to others. You know, it's like I get to a state, I work with people as my way up, working with people, and then it comes to a stage of like, you know, you need to move on to something new. I mean, I don't want to come out with lyrics that sound exactly the same every time, you know, exactly the same, just the rhymes all just sound exactly the same all the way through and doesn't mean anything. So yeah, I do definitely, that's what I'm all about now.
Excellent. And just want to talk about really what you're sort of up to at the moment and what you've got coming up in the near future. Obviously you did Sticky on Friday night.
Yeah, up in London. Yeah, and Sticky was big.
So that was all good, was it?
Yeah, big. That was what, Tottenham, London. Yeah, London was big on Friday. Big party vibes, big rave always. You know, we was up in room 2 with all the Lost and Bass crew there. So yeah, no, that was big vibes. Enjoyed that, definitely.
Excellent. And what have you got coming up in the near future?
Near future, do you know what? I've got quite a lot coming up. February wise, I've got a lot for February. Basingstoke, Northampton, Southampton. There's a lot going on there, and obviously I do at least 1, maybe 2, 3 radio shows a week in the evenings as well, evenings and weekends. So always keeping busy. March, got bookings coming up through March, up through April. I'm booked up through into June as well. So it's things are moving swiftly now. So it's good. It's exciting. Now look, you know, you're going to be going somewhere different rave, different events, different people, different artists you're working with, and it's all good. You know, just branching out. You know, I don't want to get stuck down. I mean, Southampton's my home. It's where I've made my name, where I've based myself. It's my roots. But at the end of the day, I've got a name here now, and now I'm branching out. Now I want to do the same everywhere else. So it's cool. It's all good.
Yo, right now, it's Elite Unit in your building now. DJ Kinetics, myself, MC Hazza, T-Dot, MC Shaky, Larger Foxtrot. Blow. Now, man, never get time testing me. Fit them complex to me and better me. Well, obviously, them don't know that as a team. And even know the man that know me. Them still try to overthrow me. Now coming in is all depends on the feature. Usual crew and then you ponies. I celebrate from the time I enter. I saw further back with ender. I'm gonna bit of my intention. Ain't so down with this cadenda. Right arm in the man. I saw it. I'm coming to the end of the child of the man with the wrist. Roll like an T-Dot. Hands up. They're not ready for I. They're not ready for we. They're not ready for who.